My child, there is a presence, a person in your life who is harboring intentions that will harm you. Someone who smiles at you but plans bad things behind your back. I can see it well. We can see every plan, lie, and whisper of evil that was kept from us. And the will of God compels me to warn you. This person may have earned your trust. You might have laughed with them and had real times with them. However, the truth is much darker and deeper than what your eyes have been able to see. You are being watched over not by people who are against God, but by someone who is brave enough to walk next to you while having a mean intention. I can see their heart. I can see what they're thinking. It's not a stranger. It's someone who knows you well enough to have earned your trust. There's going to be a big opening. Child, you've been looked out for more times than you know. You were protected from the danger you couldn't see by the sleepless nights, the sudden delays, and the strange urges to stay home instead of going out. Do not skip. Stay right here. The person who wants to hurt you uses a smile as a tool. They cheer when you win, but inside, they're planning something bad. Their shadow follows you not out of love, but because they want to see you fail. But heaven has stopped all of their plans. The road changed even when they set traps. Even when they lied, they couldn't clear your name. A very big thing is being put together, not just an exposure, but a divine turnabout as well. You need to stay until the end to hear this. Before this message is over, their name will keep coming back to you. God says, I'm not playing. This is the last shield you have before the truth hits you. Loved one, your gut has already shown you pieces. That strange look from across the room. They couldn't hide their sudden anger. When they slip up and think you're not paying attention, they say it. Do not skip. Every second here is revealing their mask. This person is jealous of the fact that you exist. They see your growth as a prison, your light as a shame, and your gifts as a curse. So they plan not to just hurt a little, but to take away everything. But God has put his shield over you. Their plans have changed again. Their hands have been shaking. Their plans have not worked. And now the shine is coming. It was quick, clear, and loud. Their mask is already coming off, so stay until the end. You will hear the truth in ways that you can't run away from. God says, be ready, for tonight is the night their schemes collapse under the weight of divine justice. Remember this, my child. What was supposed to kill you will make you stronger. Their trap will end up being their grave. They will drink their own poison. Do not skip. A huge event is about to happen. There is an end date for every plan. Every secret dagger shows up in the light in the end. Now is the time when their shadows can't hide anymore. God says you already know who they are, because it's written in your dreams. That face that popped up out of nowhere while you were half asleep. That name got your heart racing. That familiar energy that made you feel uneasy. It wasn't a mishap. That was the sign. Don't leave until the very end. What they reveal will shock you. When you find out who it is, your heart might shiver, but your spirit will be glad, because God never lets them win. Pay close attention now, because this is where the mask starts to really fall. Everything they did to smile at you was practice. There was poison in every kind word. Every hug was filled with deception. Do not skip. This is getting easier to read as it goes on. You might not believe how old their jealousy is. It grew slowly while you were celebrating wins. When you got gifts, it burned hotter. It told them in their hearts that they shouldn't be at peace. Wait until the end, because a big door is about to open. The divine being says, I am not joking. Heaven has been watching the person who smiled at your pain and claimed to love your happiness. Their steps have been tracked and their words have been recorded. Time is up for them. You will not fall into their trap, child. Things that were hidden will soon be shown. You'll know why heaven told you not to skip this message when you see who it is. There is time running out, and each second brings you closer to discovery. Fear is not what you feel in your chest. It proves something. It's the bell of heaven sounding the alarm for the storm that's coming. Do not skip. Wait until the end. You are about to see what many prayers have been keeping you safe from. When the name of the person comes up, it will make you question everything you thought you knew. Because of their envy, they feel like they have no control over what they do on stage. There are cracks in the glass. The lies are shaking. It's like poison is getting into the water from the betrayal. My beloved child, you are watched over by angels, God says. What they had planned for you won't work out, and soon the whole plan will fall apart in a way that you can't ignore. Child, pay more attention now, because this is where the story gets better. You might have thought they were safe. It's possible that you laughed with them, put your trust in them, or even leaned on them. But they had a burning fire in their heart. Things are going to change tonight, which is why heaven is warning you. Their plan has been snatched away, and the game is over. Wait, because the very thing you need is about to come up. Your spirit already knows that name that came to mind in a flash, that sudden dream, and that feeling of unease when they walked into the room. Those signs came from heaven to get you ready for this moment. Don't leave until the end. What you're about to see is not a mistake. Destiny is pulling back the curtain on the truth, so it can't hide in the dark anymore. Be strong now, heaven tells you, child. There is a lot of noise in the storm, and the thunder is about to roar. Don't skip this part. It shakes the ground where they lie. They didn't think you'd see right through them. Their hopes were in your love, kindness, and silence, but they forgot that you were picked, and heaven is not joking. I'm not joking, God says. Their tool can't hurt you. You won't get caught in their trap. Their evil won't get to you. Rather, each step they took to hurt you will become the rope around their own neck. Stay until the end, because tonight the hand of God will move, and the person who wanted to hurt you will be shown to everyone. My dear child, the curtain is coming down, and the air around you is shaking with joy. Don't skip these lines, because they reveal the enemy you haven't seen yet. Their shadow has been with you longer than you think. They carried envy around with them like a knife, ready to be used when the time was right. They looked at your moves, habits, and weak spots, but heaven erased everything they learned. Stay until the end, because a big event is happening right now. God says they never really smiled. When you won, they gave you empty, practiced claps that were dripping with poison. But now every false cheer will be heard as proof that they lied. Little one, your spirit already knows the truth. The name that pops into your head all of a sudden, the one that makes your chest tighten, is not a mistake. It's the voice of God confirming who this really is. Pay close attention, because this is where the storm gets the worst. I will keep talking to you to help you and make you stronger, because right now it is very important. Michael isn't crying for nothing. His pain is the personification of need, of God's care, and of holy order. He was sent to you just for this reason. The sobs, the prayers, and the order are not symbolic. They're real. Now is the time to act, and these signs tell you that you need to do something right away. You must have faith, obey, and be smart to pass this test. Are you going to listen? Will you do what I say? Will you follow my lead and Michael's orders? This moment is linked to your life, your peace, and your health. The person who wants to hurt you doesn't realize how powerful I am, but they do know how powerful your silence is. Open it now. Put your faith in the divine safety that is around you. Believe that Michael will be careful. Trust that I am all-powerful. You will be shocked by what you find out, because lies have hidden the truth. Truth has been hidden by lies, because evil has tried to hide. Now, though, the light is coming through. The truth is about to come out. Now is the time of truth. Michael starts to cry because he has seen enough delays, questions, and hesitations. Now is the time for clarity, insight, and strong action. Type Amen if you agree with me. He says, "Listen carefully, for this message is not ordinary, and it is sent directly to you, not to anyone else." This very moment, Archangel Michael is in front of you. He spread his wings out wide, and the light from them cuts through any darkness that tries to touch you. Because you have been thinking about it, he is crying out loud, and fire and silver tears are running down his cheeks. Because for days, weeks, months, or maybe even years, your spirit has been telling you not to do something. He screams, "I, Michael, tell you to open this now. Do not wait." Bad things get closer with every second that goes by, and every breath that is taken without paying attention to this message. You're not supposed to handle this by yourself either. I'm not joking, God says. I'm not just here to comfort you or speak softly in your ear. This needs to be done right away. There is real danger coming your way. There is someone among you whose motives are bad and whose heart is full of lies, jealousy, and hate. They are making plans to hurt you, not just in little ways. They want to hurt you in big ways that could destroy your health, your life, and your peace of mind. This message comes from God and the Archangel Michael because you can't quite understand it yet. This may make you feel uneasy, but it's only a small part of the truth. The truth is very big. Get the truth right away, and people need to face, accept, and act on the truth. You are now safe. Listen to this again. You're safe. But the safety I offer isn't an excuse to do nothing. That person is protected by this shield if they trust God. Let God guide them and act with faith, knowledge, and courage. If you do what these steps say, nothing bad will happen to you. The safety that surrounds you can't be touched. They are ready to help you when you fully trust God and pray with all your heart. They are ready to protect you, fight for you, and put shields of fire and light around your home, your family, your heart, and your mind. Michael tells her, don't wait. Don't turn your head away. Do not tell yourself that this is just fear or anxiety. The person I'm talking about is real. They really do mean what they say. Their plans are coming together even as you read this. It's clear to God. Everyone sees it. Additionally, God tells you to follow the holy plan that has been made to keep you safe. Believe me, believe Michael, believe in the angels. Also, trust God above all else. No one has ever seen this power with their own eyes. No mind on earth has fully understood. You can use that power though. This is your divine heritage, your right, your shield, and what keeps you safe. God says that becoming aware is the first step. There are signs all around you. You just need to open your eyes, your heart, and your mind. Don't forget about them. You might hear whispers in your head, feel uneasy all of a sudden, see the same numbers over and over, see brief shadows, or see people acting strangely around you. Every one of these is a sign. Please don't just think they're a chance. God doesn't send signs for no reason, and Michael doesn't cry for no reason. Each level and warning is right for you, your journey, and the divine timetable that surrounds your fate. Second, God tells us to be brave. Being brave doesn't mean not being afraid. It means having hope. This is important to remember even when it seems like the world is against you or when fear weighs heavily on your chest. God is here. Michael is here. The forces of light are working for you. There are ways you can't see that are keeping you safe, and ways you can't understand that are guiding you. God also tells you to do something. Being aware is not enough on its own. When you meet new people, get calls, open emails, or find yourself in strange situations, trust your gut. Protect your home, your things, and your personal space. Surround yourself with lights, prayers, holy objects, or other signs of faith and the presence of God that speak to your spirit. These aren't just signs, they are channels of God's safety. "Hear me well," says Archangel Michael. "This needs to be done right away." Delaying could lead to bad things that God doesn't want for you, but that someone who wants to hurt you wants to happen. Trust, pray, call, and do. If you need to, pray to God. If your heart is heavy, let the tears come out, because tears are like prayers in a bottle. Let Michael lead your hands, your steps, and the choices you make. He knows what's being kept secret. He knows what's going to happen. Pay attention to his cries. People who believe and do what God says will be safe. On the other hand, God warns us that being tired is bad. The person who wants to hurt you is smart, careful, and aware. Patterns, habits, and weak spots are what they study. Do not let them do something without being seen. Before any ideas can take root, the divine light must be turned on right now. Repeat these words. Michael tells them, "God protects me. Michael looks out for me. There is light all around me. Nothing bad can happen to me. I'm safe." Say them out loud. You can feel them in your chest. Let them fill up your whole being. These aren't just words. They tell the forces of light what to do and block the forces of evil. They are statements of divine truth. God finally tells us to remain steadfast. There will be times when you wonder. At times the mind will wander and the heart will shake. These are fine. Keep this word though. Hold on to what Michael tells you. Keep praying. Keep your faith. Everything you do, every prayer you say, and every moment of trust you show builds a wall around your life that can't be broken by people, by fear, or by evil. This message is to tell you that you were chosen. Believe, do something, pray, and stay alert. Let the spiritual way in front of you fully open. Trust that holy light will lead you, and know that nothing can hurt you if you do what it says. Type Amen if you agree with me.